Have you ever felt bullied? Have you been unfairly criticized? Have you felt anxiety, panic, or depression in the wake of the bullying? I'm here to tell you, you're not alone. Hi, my name is Jonathan. I'm an Alaskan Cyanotype artist who also happens to be a therapist. On this channel, I show you how I create my artwork and share how I use my art to make sense of the blues of life. I invite you to see beauty in the blues. Today, I'm photographing and printing images from the old Treadwell mine. On the trail, it contains a few of the remaining ruins of a community where thousands used to live and thrive until the mine collapsed and the town subsequently burned to the ground. Yet, a few of its structures remain beaten and bruised, but are places where something beautiful can still be made from its ruins. You'll see me traversing, photographing, and printing the cyanotypes at each step of the process. While I show you this process, I want to share my experiences being bullied in the hope that it can bring me and you some healing. I recently left a job where I felt bullied to the point that I was experiencing regular panic attacks and anxiety. I really struggled with this because much of my professional life has been focused on helping people get along, working through challenges together, and finding collaborative solutions. I tried to do this at the organization and found a lot of success in various places there. As its executive director, I reported directly to a board of directors. Unfortunately, one of the board members was constantly critical of my work from day one, and his influence on me left some painful marks. I remember having my first panic attack after I'd been on the job for about 4 months. This board member had just spent an hour bullying me in front of the other board members, all of whom said nothing. I remember thinking a lot of things that targets often think in the wake of bullying, specifically that it was my fault. If I just would have said this, or if I had just prepared that, then this wouldn't have happened. The bully had done a masterful job manipulating conversations, using microaggressions, controlling votes, throwing inaccurate criticisms towards me, and just gaslighting me. After the meeting, I was in shock about what had just happened, but I was committed to doing my best, so I just went back to work the next day. Month after month, my anxiety would escalate before and after every board meeting. After a year of this treatment, the bully was up for re-election to the board. I got the courage to ask the rest of the board not to re-elect him because of his repeated bullying, but they voted unanimously to keep him. Fast forward another year and a half, and of course, the bullying continued. I felt stuck and broken. I'd put so much into the job, and the organization was doing better than it had in 60 years. But that wasn't enough for the bully. After a lot of soul searching, I finally came to a place where I knew I needed to do what I could to control and protect myself from future bullying. So I gave the board an ultimatum. The bullying had to stop or I would leave. Despite many of the board members telling me behind closed doors that they knew what was happening was inappropriate, collectively, they voted to allow the bully to continue unchecked. So I left. Bullying is traumatic. I can attest to that because of the nightmares and panic attacks I had during and in the wake of these events. They were really traumatic for me. I'm sure there are many who would handle the situations better than me, who maybe have thicker skin than me. But I also imagine there are many of you watching and listening right now who have experienced something traumatic, some bullying that was unfair to you. Like you, I spent way too many hours ruminating about the unfairness of everything. I got so frustrated with the fact that others who saw the behavior wouldn't intervene. And it made me believe that perhaps I was deserving of the ill treatment. I even began to question my own sense of reality. Ultimately, now that I've been gone for a few months, I'm feeling remarkably healthier, emotionally and physically. I'm sleeping better. I've been working through the tremendous amount of betrayal I felt from those who protected the bully. And to help me heal from this, I've focused on what I love doing the most: creating art. I made these two beautiful cyanotypes from the ruined power plant building at the old Treadwell mine. When I look at these images, I love the rhythm in the first and the abstract composition of the second. Interestingly, the weathering, entropy, graffiti, and other abuse that the building has withstood over the past century have contributed to what makes the artwork beautiful today. Like this old building, all of us are weathered, graffitied, or abused from many of life's challenges. Life is hard, and you can feel it. Yet, despite that, I believe that you and I are beautiful as we are. Not despite the bullying, but because we have weathered it. Let's go back to the question I started with. Have you felt bullied? What's your story? How have you healed? What healing do you still want or need? Feel free to talk about it in the comment section. I ask that you be respectful with anyone who is willing to be vulnerable and share their story. Thank you.